Well, you might not recognize Bob Cabana, but in the world of space exploration, he is a rock star. A 2008 inductee into the Astronaut Hall of Fame and the third in command at NASA. He is also a Minnesotan, a proud graduate of Washburn High School. Cabana recently announced his retirement. I sat down to talk with him about his extraordinary career and how his Minnesota roots helped propel him to stratospheric heights. In his storied career, NASA Associate Administrator Colonel Bob Cabana has piloted the world's most sophisticated airplanes and rockets. But his love of flight began in South Minneapolis on the most humble mode of transportation, a secondhand bike.
But I bought this from a friend, track bike for racing on a track, fixed gear, one speed, no brakes. I used to ride it all over the city like that.
At least once a week, he would ride it to the Naval Air Station near MSP to watch planes take off and land.
And they had P-2 Neptunes and A-4 Skyhawks, and I'd watch them fly in and out, and it created a love of aviation for me. That was my goal, to be a pilot, and I was fortunate enough to get into the United States Naval Academy.
From there, he applied to the Naval Test Pilot School and got in on his second try.
That's what qualified me to be an astronaut. And so I applied for the astronaut program, and again, I didn't get in on the first try, and I was so disappointed when I got that call.
But on his second attempt, he was selected. 19 years after graduating from the Naval Academy, Cabana watched his first shuttle launch from the cockpit.
So the first time I actually witnessed a rocket launch, it was in the rear view mirror in the pilot's seat of the Space Shuttle Discovery on STS-41.
This is the actual noise inside.
Cabana would go to space 4 times, twice as commander. On his last mission on the Endeavour, he helped build the International Space Station.
We did 3 spacewalks to connect all the power and data connectors. And then on December 10, 1998, 25 years ago, we were actually the first crew to enter the International Space Station.
Cabana could have claimed that honor for himself, but he chose to share it with his Russian crewmate, Sergei Krikalev.
So there was no first person to enter the International Space Station. I felt if we're going to have an International Space Station, we need to enter as an international crew. So
wow.
Side by side.
The spirit of collaboration is a defining theme of Cabana's career. He has promoted NASA's collaboration not just with other countries, but with private companies as well.
This is our future.
Like SpaceX and Blue Origin, a move that has accelerated space exploration.
Things are booming on the Space Coast. In fact, they're going to have on the whole Cape between KSC and the Space Force ranges, we might get up to 100 launches this calendar year, which is pretty amazing.
Cabana's continued love for the job and for space is obvious. But recently, he made the tough decision to step down and pursue some other passions. What does someone like you do in retirement?
Well, I intend to have a lot of time to have fun with my grandkids while I'm still healthy enough to beat them on a bicycle.
As for that bike he rode all those decades ago, the one that helped fuel his love of flight, that bike will remain behind, enshrined at the Kennedy Space Center Museum, a lasting reminder of Cabana's enduring impact and influence on America's space program. Congratulations on your retirement. Thanks for your service to our country, Colonel.
Thank you, Julian. To all the folks back in Minnesota, I wish you all the very best.
Thank you, Colonel.
See ya.
Just an amazing career, an amazing man. Just humble, still so passionate. You could see his eyes light up when he talked about it. He'll retire on December 30th. He said it was the toughest decision he's ever made. NASA is a family and he hates to leave it. He'll still be involved, just not day to day. So we wish him the very best and we're so proud of him. Yeah, love to claim him as a Minnesotan.
Yeah, no kidding. Right on the space shuttle, man, that's wild.